Young man, let me tell you something. It is neither your responsibility or your fault if a woman cheats on you, okay? When you go down the emotional rabbit hole of a woman, you'll never survive it. I learned in my first marriage, and some in this one, you cannot compete with women when it comes to emotion. We were not built that way. You will break. Do you understand what I'm saying? They can handle a level of emotional baggage and amending that we can't. So listen, don't hold yourself responsible for your woman wanting. A woman will always want more than you give her. I don't give a damn. Listen, a woman is something about them that always desires more. It's not your fault. But here's the thing about it. Don't allow yourself to go down that rabbit hole you can't handle it. And it's not your fault, your woman flirting with other men, looking at other men. Just know, whatever you can't handle, get the away from.
Facts. Yo, this brother is cooking, man. This brother is cooking, man. Shout out to this dude right here, man. Yeah, he's right. If a woman decides to cheat on you, it's not your fault, right? Another critical thing that he spoke about was to never compete with a woman when it comes to emotionality. Never, ever compete when it comes to emotionality. This is why you have to stay logical. This is why you have to maintain a logical mind. This is why you have to stay steadfast on your journey to the highest version of yourself. And if she's coming along, she could come along. If she wants to bring drama or anything to deter you or anything to take focus away from the journey to the highest version of yourself, you got to leave her alone. You got to charge her to the game, put her to the side. But for you to argue with her, go back and forth and this, that, and the third, I see so many videos, right, of guys, they catch their girl cheating and they standing there doing this back and forth, arguing with her. Yo, how could you do this to me? And blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, that whole thing with the, oh, I want to see my kid. Why you won't let me see my kid? Or, you know, this is what you're doing and blah, blah. Like all the back and forth. Like I saw this other video the other day where some crazy chick showed up at the dude's house and he was like, yo, you need to leave or I'm going to call the cops. What are you still doing here? Blah, blah, blah. And they talking back and forth because she talking about she want closure and why they broke up. And he's actually entertaining the argument. And it's like, guys, we need to start closing our mouths and take action. If a woman shows up at your crib and you know you need to call the cops to get her out of there, stop talking to her and call the police immediately. Take action. Actions always speak louder than words. So sitting there arguing with a female is always going to produce a loss because at the very least, you're going to be losing time. You see what I'm saying? You're going to lose time arguing with a woman back and forth. You can never out argue a woman. So stop arguing and take action. OK, a man speaks with his actions. Women speaks with their words and their emotions. So make sure you remember you're a man and you have a masculine identity. Therefore, you must speak with your action. The reason why it's so important to focus on yourself, to focus on the highest version of yourself, to focus on the progress. There's a bunch of different reasons, right? But here's the thing. Once you're dealing with a woman and she's doing something that is counterintuitive or not conducive to your masculine identity, you have to charge it to the game. You have to leave her alone because, like he said, once you start to go down her rabbit hole, you're going away from yourself. You're going away from your masculine identity. You're going away from your destiny, basically. You understand? You're going away from the path and the journey towards the highest version of yourself. So as soon as a woman starts to behave a certain way and you know it's not conducive to who you are as a man, cut it short. Charge her to the game. Like he said, if you don't rock with it, then leave. You see what I'm saying? If you don't rock with it, then leave it alone. If she's not playing your game, then just stop playing. You're done. She's finished. We got to know how to cut the short shit short. And another thing that I want to address that he said was that women always are going to want more. Women are always going to want more. Now, I honestly believe that this is a part of why a woman was put in a man's life, right? A woman is here to enhance. A woman is here to inspire. A woman is here to give that push for a man to continue to seek the highest version of himself. I honestly think that that's why God and nature made women insecure and why they also made them always wanting more. I honestly think that that's why God and nature made women insecure. So they're always seeking security and leadership. Therefore, they're always seeking a man. And number two, they're always emotionally unsatisfied, right? And I think it's done on purpose by God and nature to always give a man a reason to advance, to progress, to reach the highest version of himself. Because when a man progresses and reaches the highest version of himself, the woman benefits by default. The women and children benefit by default. The community benefits by default. Society benefits by default. That's how it works. So there's certain things that we know about women, but the thing is, we can't always look at it as female nature is evil and blah, blah, blah. We have to understand that things are put into place by God and nature in this reality to give us a reason to aspire for greatness. Do you understand? That's what I truly believe. I'm not going to sit here and think negatively about female nature. I'm going to understand how female nature can work for me, because that is a mindset that I choose. Instead of thinking negatively about something, I'm going to understand how it can work for me. Now, at the same time, am I going to let a woman's hunger for more or her greed or her delusional desires take me off of my focus? No. I still have to check in with myself to make sure I'm doing what's right for me. However, I can still use that feminine energy of always being dissatisfied to help me and inspire me to always find more from within. You get what I'm saying? So the thing is that everything in life is what it is, good, bad, or otherwise. It's up to me to decide how to use the energy from anything that is in life in order to make me better. That is a personal choice that I choose when I look at something like female nature. When I look at the fact that females are insecure, I look at it as, oh, that's just nature pushing her towards finding security, order, and leadership, which is why a woman needs a man. And it's also indicating to me why I need to have patience, discipline, confidence, and consistency. Why? Because as a man, I need to create the security, the order, and the leadership that the female needs in order for the family to work, for the society to work, and for the world to make sense. You understand? That's how I choose to see it. We have to understand that God, nature, or whatever you subscribe to, there are certain things that need to happen in this life for human life to continue to thrive, which is why a female has a certain nature, which is why a man has a certain nature, right? A female is more emotional and illogical. She has certain levels of insecurity. A man is more logical, confident, and stoic. And a man is always trying to solve problems, and a woman is always trying to recognize problems. Do you understand? And those things, if we look at it in a positive, healthy manner, we have to understand that those actually work together. A woman sees all the different angles of emotionality and all the different things. And what she does is, from that information, she gives that information to a man, which allows a man to see different angles. So even though he's logical and he can sometimes have a one-track mind, conferring with a woman can give him an edge where he can see different angles of how to get shit done. You get what I'm saying? So it's very important that we work together. But as a man, you have to understand the bottom line of your focus is your masculine identity. Because like I said, your journey in life as a man is you. And if a woman recognizes your value and wants to be a part of that exclusive, specific journey, then she is blessed to be a part of it. And if she understands the value of being a part of that journey, then you don't ever have to necessarily worry about her cheating, because if she's smart, she's not going to do anything to mess up that situation and to be a part of that journey. All right. So it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. Hope you got something from this video. Hope you're having a great day. Be good to yourself. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.